This is going to be a reading on Tefari Campbell, that was the ex-chef of ex-President Obama. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, I could be picking up rumors, I could be off, okay? So we're going to jump into it as usual. And I'm just going to start off with basics. I just want to see Tefari Campbell's general energy right now. Show me Tefari Campbell's general energy, please, and thank you. Tefari Campbell's general energy. Two of Cups. I was supposed to do this reading a couple days ago, and that was the same type of energy that was popping up. Then we have some type of plan. So this is supposed to be current general energy. Show me the current general energy. And we got deception. So I don't know if he's married or was dating somebody or what, but a little piece makes me feel like, was it more than one person that passed away that day? But we'll see. Keep showing me like a love, emotional energy. Tefari Campbell's current general energy. And we got the Death card here on the front. What's under there? Six of Pentacles, World, Moon. So we, off the bat, we see is some type of deception here. This looks like an argument between a group of people. It could be two or three. And something else I was picking up, and I could be off. It was making me feel like it was more than one person, like he was pushed over. And it was more than one person. I don't know if there's any footage or anything like that. Again, I could be off. But it made me feel like it was a struggle. But let's continue. Let's get into it. Now I'm feeling kind of nauseous. Why the Two of Cups for his current general energy? Two of Cups for the Two of Cups. Page of Swords. So that was a conversation between him and someone else, possibly. This definitely looks orchestrated. Let's see, what the hell? The next card would be the Seven of Swords, which is here. And then this is the last card on the table as well. So it's some type of crossroads. So while I feel like it was planned, it feels like some type of surprise element, some type of last minute decision as well. But I feel like this is something that's going to come out. Or at the very least be speculated heavily because of some type of information, possibly. I'm also seeing a phone. I know they were on water, so I'm not sure how the reception was or whatever. Why the Seven of Swords? Yeah, I feel like I feel like, and I could be wrong, that he was pushed. I'm also, and this could be rumor, this could be fact or not. Something that was eaten. Because it just made me feel sick. And of course, it could be motion sickness, but I don't really see that. It almost feels like somebody's back was turned and then could have been attacked or whatever, but there's some conflict here. Five of Wands is usually physical, tangible, actual, 3D physical conflict, like a fight. But it could just be words, right? Give me one more for that 8 of Cups. Golly. 1 second. King of Wands. It kind of made me feel like somebody couldn't defend themselves and really, I don't know. Why the Two of Swords? Anything else for the Two of Swords? Anything else at all? Three of Swords want to come out. I guess we'll take it. We got the Chariot on top, which was the boat. So what was this? The Death. Oh, I didn't even know what that was. Three of Swords. So whose decision is this? Guess we'll have to find out. So we got the Three of Swords, the Death card, Strength, and the Nine of Wands. It makes me feel like maybe the decision was to attack when somebody wasn't able to defend themselves. Let's do this, which is wisdom, to clarify. Then we'll move forward. We'll ask what happened and why it happened. Spirit initiation when I crack the deck. Remembrance, ancestors. One more shuffle. Air, imagination. So tell me a little bit more about his current general energy. Current general energy. Spell. Manifestation. Anything else at all? So I do feel like it's a female may be involved in some way, shape, or form. So spell and spirit initiation and union. And union again. So that's 3 Two of Cups basically. So this could have something to do, and y'all know I'm not that girl. I'm not the one that always be like, it's spells and all of that, but and magic. But and that's what it's making me think of right now. Like we on the water. So I'm not sure again what day this was, and I'm not really big into astrology to know what type of planets and placements was going on or what type of ritual this could have been. But we'll look further and we'll see what the hell is going on. This also makes me feel like something about a signature and some paperwork. And then even what's his lineage, his heritage, his DNA. Okay, so let's get this up so we can get some more details. Because now I'm intrigued because I wouldn't, relationship will be the furthest thing from my mind, or some type of partnership in terms of what's going on. Now, this is supposed to be his general energy, right? So it could be a message to somebody, but more so, it's making me feel like, making me feel like a little bit like what happened or why. So, but let's get into it. Again, everything I say is alleged. If you're still here, please do hit that like button. I usually do not ask, but I will be grateful if you enjoy this channel, you enjoy this reading, to also subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So what happened leading up to Tefari falling off the boat? What happened? What was going on that boat? What was going on that boat before Tefari fell off the boat, or whatever they're alleging? Six of Wands. So this could be partying, right? We'll clarify, of course, see what else comes out. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups in my hand. So it will indicate people having a good time, so to speak. But it could just be an event, whatever. I'm not sure why they were there. I don't know much other than he was an ex-chef and that he was on a boat. Now, he could be a Gemini, an air sign. I don't know. Okay, tell me what else. So what was going on this boat before tefari fell off? And then here we go again with this crossroads. So, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. So this is competition, this competitiveness. And then here we go with the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So that would kind of make sense if it's this competition and it's this lover's energy, then maybe it's a third person or something. I'm not quite sure. And it doesn't have to be romantic third person. It's just three people involved, so to speak, two to three people. We'll see. So let's just jump into it and start clarifying. So tell us about the victory card for what was going on this boat leading up to. Three of Swords, backstabbing. Ten of Swords, also backstabbing, betrayal, overkill. You know, what the hell was that movie called? Again, for a lot of readings recently, I've been getting that jigsaw type of energy, like let's play a game type thing. Like I can see that in my hand. What the fuck is this? What is this? Give me one more for the Six of Wands. Y'all give me a minute. I need to stop trying to think and just feel my way through this. Here we go with this. Competition strategy energy again. It feels like a game. Hunger Games type of energy. Jigsaw type of energy. Or it could just be the sinisterness behind it. You know what I mean? Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So maybe he thought he was there for work. I know he's chef to Obama, but I don't know if he's working for other people currently, who was on the boat, why they was there, what his role was on the boat. I have no idea. I didn't look into any of that. So maybe I'll look at it at some point or just wait for other information to come out. But behind that Eight of Swords is a Five of Wands. It makes me feel like blindsided with conflict, blindsided with what's going on, or why the Lovers? For some reason, again, I'm gonna need to find out if he had family, girlfriend on the boat, or anything like this. And then I could even think of, a little piece, and it could be, could not. Something happened at home, and this was the opportunity for me to move off the bed. But we will definitely ask. Page of Pentacles, turn to the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, it make me feel like eating something maybe as well. And then it could have been drugging. I didn't get the devil yet for addictions or drugs like that. Maybe when I ask something else, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But that's what it made me feel like. A lot of Five of Swords, twice. A lot of Five of Swords. Hierophant. Ten of Cups. Now, the Hierophant represents major recognition, major position. So a judge, a lawyer, a teacher, a therapist, a president, somebody with authority, somebody that's looked up to. It could be a pastor. It could be the Pope. You know what I mean? So that's just to give you a reference of what that energy is. It could just be a commitment. It could represent commitment, like a marriage. It could represent paperwork. It could represent contracts. It's coming up here with the Ten of Cups, which typically is very overall fulfilling and happy. It even represents family. So we'll see as we go along. I can kind of be more firm on what I'm seeing once we ask more questions. Can I have one more for that Five of Swords twice? It's mother. Y'all, what? The Four of Wands, celebration, right? But also it's a marriage. Codependency is the devil. Drugs, attachments, things that typically we have got ourselves tied up in and we can get out, you know. Ten of Pentacles in my hand with justice, family, money, again, contracts, legal situations. So did he have something going on with some type of lawsuit or contracts or anything? I wish I would have brought my other device up here so I can search as we do this, but it is what it is. Let me see if I can look here. What's his name again? Campbell, okay. Yeah, it won't let me do it. Well, I don't like this. But anyway, why the Two of Swords? Why the Two of Swords? Why the Two of Swords? Yeah, it's showing me something about a messy marriage situation possibly and a reconciliation. But I'm so confused. I'm going to do Love Oracles too, right, real quick, because tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Or it could have just been somebody he just met, kind of like a setup female, but it's leading more towards somebody he know. Reconciliation with deception on top of the deck. We got in my hand chemistry, playfulness. I keep saying like a game. Let go of control issues and make the effort. So this is just really wild. I'm confused. This is confusing to me because why is this relationship popping up? Like this is the most important thing. So this is just what was going on, okay, before. So let's ask, why did he fall over? What happened? Why did Tefari Campbell fall off the boat, or what happened with that? What's the truth about Tefari Campbell's passing? What's the truth about Tefari Campbell's passing? One more shuffle. What's the truth about Tefari Campbell's passing? So, Four of Swords, Two of Cups again. Now, I'm almost wanting to say, like, if it wasn't so much, I mean, the deception could just be in a marriage relationship, whatever. But I'm almost wanting to say, did he just do it himself because of some type of relationship thing? But a part of me is like, keep looking, ask different questions. And I ain't trying to like force it to be something it's not. I don't know. Just how my energy is reacting to it. Cause like, again, what? And I could easily say, oh, it's just a partnership, it has nothing to do with a female, but because of the Four of Wands and things like that coming out, lovers, you know, to emphasize that, yeah, this probably was a relationship that's showing up here. But I don't know. Sun, Seven of Pentacles here. You got the Ace of Swords. Why did he fall off the boat? What happened? What's the truth about him, his passing? The truth about Tefari's passing, please and thank you. What's the truth about Tefari's passing? Oh my gosh, goddamn. Okay. I'm hearing life insurance as well. We got that Six of Cups again. We got the Strength and the Four of Wands again. Again, could just be celebration, right? But it's also a marriage card. I'm leaning that way because we got the Two of Cups here. Um, but I also have to consider they're on the boat, and typically we're celebrating on the boat. Um, see, it's something about work too. Okay, so we got judgment. So that's typically a decision we're making. Again, I'll probably say it on a different video, but this is our filter, the Hierophant. I told y'all everything else it represents. Um, but it's also our filter where we're weighing the pros and cons. We're checking with our experiences, what we need, and all of that. And we put it through the filter. Okay, that passes. No, that don't pass. It's like quality control. Okay. Um, and then this is thinking about our future, right? That's a part of the filter. Then we have this offer, this opportunity, right? For some type of work. Then we have a boss figure, possibly, okay? Somebody that's maybe not seen. It could be just somebody very intellectual, somebody smart, somebody wise, older. We had older pretty much here twice. So y'all take that as y'all will, but let's get into this clarification. So this has something to do. It feels like a game. It feels like some type of luring energy. It has something to do with some type of relationship that has some type of history. It could be work history. It could be romantic or both, okay? But let's keep going. Okay, tell us about that Four of Swords, for how he fell over, why he fell over, what is the truth about tefari's passing. The Empress. I'm so I don't know. Family. It keeps coming up here with family. You know, it kind of feel like the Twitch situation a little bit. So it definitely could have just been something going on in his relationship, child. But it definitely spilled over to the boat, and when I asked what was going on, it was showing it on the boat as well. So, some regret here when it comes to a Queen of Cups, or just emotions, or not listening to emotions and intuition. We do have lots of feminine energy here. Why the Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups? King of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Moon. So it almost feels like a secret meeting as well, or a secret situation, relationship, crossroads. What's the truth? Ace of Swords. What's the truth? What's the truth? Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. I don't know, it almost feels pressure. We ended here on the Eight of Cups, walking away with conflict, with work, judgment. It's to leave, to walk away. Maybe somebody wasn't getting paid enough or something. Somebody want to be independent, Nine of Pentacles. And so one more. Queen of Pentacles and Three of Wands. Almost like even waiting. It makes me feel like retirement to some degree. But waiting for my ships to come in. Waiting to be where I want to be financially and otherwise. So it feels like somebody offered him to come on the boat. It was an invitation. Why the Queen of Swords? Why the Queen of Swords? King of Cups. One more. Emperor. And Knife. So there was an argument, man. There was an argument. And it could have been an argument over a female. Could have been a female involved. I feel like it's 2 to 3 people. 2 keep showing up heavily. And the question is, why did he fall over? My eyes looked weird. What's the Six of Cups have to do with this? Choose wisely. So I don't know. It feels like threats as well. I don't know if we'll ever know any of this. I would like to have some clarity in 3D, you know. Tell me more about that Six of Cups, temperance. So, it almost gives the energy of using family to sway you. But I could be off. It seems like an opportunity eh, to work somewhere, not wanting to, maybe wanting to, I don't know if they have contracts. And then it make me think of military. Um, I don't know, like if he's contracted to work within the government. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they do that or he just was specifically for the president or he's working elsewhere. It's just like so many different things coming through. But it keeps tying into a relationship. So I'm really curious about that. Why the King of Cups? And it could even be threatening, like something to happen to your family or something, you know? But see, it keep coming up in here, walking away from work, conflict, and feeling out in the cold, feeling lack, feeling, again, it could be money, it could be health, but wanting to leave, okay? That's how it keeps coming up. So let's say, what happened to him on the boat? I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Tarif, I think. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. So what happened to Tarif on the boat? What was going on to Eight of Swords, my cracker deck? What was going on with Tarif on the boat? What happened to him on that boat? What happened to Tarif on the boat? Make sure y'all, if y'all still here, please do hit that like button, and I would greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribe. If you mess with the channel, you like the content, you genuinely want to, please do subscribe. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, and that will help me out immensely. Thank you. So what happened to Tarif on the boat? What happened to him on the boat? What happened to Tarif on the boat? I guess I'm gonna take that. See, I can't say for sure because I really don't know. I haven't paid attention to the headlines like that, but I don't know if they're saying that he jumped or what. Y'all let me know in the comments, because that's not true. There was a fight. There was an issue. What happened to Tarif on the boat? What was going on with Tarif on the boat? What happened? What happened? Please and thank you, clarity. What happened to Tarif on the boat? It came out way too many times, right? Way too many times. Page of Cups. Again, with a different deck. An opportunity for work. This could be, think about your future or any. What's back here? The Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. That makes me feel like drugging, but I could be off. It feels like impairment. It could just been drinking. So this is what happened to him allegedly on the boat. What he went through. What High Priestess? What High Priestess? Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords. And Ace of Cups. So there was some type of betrayal. That Ace of Cups makes me feel like something in you ate, something you swallowed, but it could just be, again, some type of betrayal from a love interest. Doesn't have to be a wife, doesn't have to be a girlfriend, it could just be some random setup broad. Allegedly, maybe. But again, we got contracts here. A lot of Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands representing for what happened to Sarif on that boat? What's the Five of Wands representing? Food. Something about a phone, I feel. Justice. And Ace of Pentacles. Because somebody refused to accept the offer. Somebody did not want to accept the offer. And again, we got the Justice. So I could be off. This is government. This is lawsuits, legalities. But it's coming with an offer. So it's coming with... a lot of King of Swords. A lot of King of Swords. And the Justice is here twice. Devil. Four of Pentacles. Somebody wants to keep you tied down. Somebody wants to keep their finger on you, their thumb on you. Somebody keep you under control. And it's making me feel like tracking as well in recordings. Why the Justice twice? Why the Justice twice? Why the Justice for what happens to him on that boat? Queen of Swords. Ten of fucking Swords. Overkill. Again, with that Hierophant energy. A lot of Page of Cups. A lot of Page of Cups. Nine of Swords. Tell me about that Page of Cups. I feel like he could have tried to call. He could try to call home. Could try to call family. It could be threats to family. I don't know. Some way all of this fits in. But again, I feel like trying to use the phone and he couldn't. So I feel like it was a physical fight. It could have even been like some bondage, if for lack of a better term. But I mean, take it. We'll see. Did Tefari Campbell jump off of that boat? Everything I say is alleged. You still here? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Did Tefari Campbell jump off of that boat? Willingly, on his own accord. Did Tefari Campbell jump off the boat because he wanted to? Did Tefari Campbell jump off the boat because he wanted to? Clarity, please, and thank you. Did Tefari Campbell jump off the boat? We got Nine of Swords. That's a no. That's a no. But let's see what else come out. Did Tefari Campbell jump off that boat because he wanted to? Did Tefari Campbell jump off that boat? So if I'm just to look at that first card as an answer, that would be no. Okay? But let's see what else we got here. It does seem like some stress about something from the past or somebody from the past. It could be hopelessness. We do have this, you know, again, some type of intake. It could just be drinking. It could have been drinking. But just the way that Knight of Cups, like the cup cards, the Knight and the Queen specifically, just the way they look at them cups, and when it comes with the Devil, it just makes me feel like, but let's go ahead and clarify. Tell me about that Nine of Swords. A lot of Nine of Swords. For if he jumped off. Six of Swords. One more. Emperor and the Sun card, which is the second card. It's the Sun card as well. I mean, and I can even look at it like, again, more conflict with work, right? I'm going to even try to see it from both sides, right? He could feel hopeless, like I don't feel like a man, maybe I just want to get out of this space of feeling like this. I want to move on and feel better. Maybe he was having a hard time finding a job. I don't know. We'll see. But what's this Sun card? Because Sun card, they say, is the happiest card in the deck. It's filled with hope. But when it's coupled like this, it's like, but it also for me sometimes could be like exposure. Tell me about the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles. So it kind of seems like things were looking up. Like, so say if he was kind of depressed in the previous recent past, then things were looking up. So tell me more about the Sun. Tell me more about that Sun. One more. See, it could be a part of exposure in some way, and somebody wanted to stop it. Because, like I said, the Sun card sometimes is exposure, and the Ace of Swords is truth and exposure as well for me. But if something, some type of justice even was like moving slow, but again, things could have been slowly getting better. So a lot of King of Pentacles. Tell me more about that King of Pentacles. So we have Nine of Pentacles, which is independence, but it is more money. The Nine of Pentacles is right after the 10. I mean, right before the 10, which is the highest 10, aside from the Ace of Pentacles in the deck, right? But it's also independence. And then we have one that's flipped over here, Six of Wands. So things were getting better. So he had a lot to live for, I feel like this is saying. This is what we ended on, betrayal, backstabbing. Why the Six of Cups? Why the Six of Cups? Why the Six of Cups? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles again, Queen of Cups, and the Death card. So the King of Pentacles is right there. The next card is the Six of Cups, which is going to the Queen of Pentacles, right? But it's another energy here too, Queen of Cups. I'm not sure if that's the same person or what, but it's something about a past relationship. I mean, it just keeps coming up here. I'm not even sure. Okay. So, and it doesn't have to be, again, a loved one. It looks like it could be both, right? But it's like, oh, things were bad. Things were looking better. Maybe I got my position back or my person back, and now I kind of regret it. Because the last card is a Five of Cups. Tell me about that Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? Why the Five of Cups? Like, he found out something. Maybe it has something to do with a relationship. Six of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So even though he got his position back or his person back, things weren't what he hoped them to be, it seems like. But again, it feels like somebody found out something. And it could have something to do with cheating maybe, but somebody found out something. And again, this could go back to this exposure and energy here. Let's do this, which is wisdom, to clarify. Now, I think if it's anything else, the High Priestess keep coming up here too. In balance, so. Something you know, it could indicate, I guess, spells and magic, which I don't think many people are in denial about. That's kind of how the world is ringing. Even when you're not, look, crack the deck and that'll ritual. Even when you are not trying to, just you thinking and you feeling is magic. It's creating things. That's what magic is, creating something out of nothing. So even if you're not intentionally doing some type of rhyme and spell out of some type of magic book with some negative intention necessarily, your intention carries magic. It carries ability to make change and alchemize things. So let's see what comes out. Invocation ritual wants to pop out again. Cleansing, water. So it's some type of water ritual. I'm going to take both of them. And prosperity was in the middle of it. What else? Alchemy, herbal kitchen. Again, something maybe eaten. Tarot, guidance, psychics, High Priestess. Candle, magic. So let's just ask, what type of ritual was this? Allegedly. Everything I say is alleged. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Like I said earlier, I typically do not ask for subscribers, but I'm really close to 1,000, and I would really love to supplement my income with YouTube and have to spend less time outside of the house so I can do something I actually like. And that's what it's about, right? We making money off of things that we like. So if I can get up to 1,000 at least, and that'd be great. That would be wonderful. All right, so what type of ritual was this? If it was a ritual, okay, for Tarif Campbell, what type of ritual was this? Damn, Chariot wanted to pop out, so water, boat. And we've been saying for a long time, um, I would like to think I'm one of the first people, even over a year ago, I keep saying every time, it's all these boats, plane, train, bus, car accidents. Like, and right before that started coming out, when I was doing Aaliyah reading, you notice with Aaliyah and her videos, it kept just kind of like taking us into this new era or in transportation with these rituals and whatever. But she always had motorcycles in that More Than a Woman video specifically. She go through this kind of tunnel, and it's like, I don't know, y'all. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down and understand what I'm saying. Maybe so many thoughts and feelings. It's just, oof. Um, but vehicles, and then even with, what's his name? What's the man name? XXX. He was in a car. Nipsey was by his car. It's just always some type of vehicle, and it's just like to use I guess it gives it the energy momentum or something. I don't know. But what type of ritual was this for Tefari Campbell? Tell us about this ritual. Queen of Wands. Tell us about this ritual. Taurus, Tefari Campbell. What type of ritual was this? Tefari Campbell. What type of ritual is this done? Look what showed up again, you guys. So I don't know if this was passing off energy to somebody, or it's telling me that it had less to do with the ritual and more so to do with him wanting to walk away. So we got the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and then we got all of this walking away. So let's get into it. Magic there with the Magician. One more. Moon. Was it near full moon? Tell me about that Queen of Wands. So I feel like it had more to do with the decisions made. And we see this often with celebrities and big profile things, high profile things like this. It's always about the decision you make and wanting to be independent and walk away. Again, conflict. Got an Emperor, the Hermit, and the Emperor. Like, maybe somebody or somebody's was on a boat that wasn't like documented to be on the boat, because it feels very sneaky, low key. What about the Pentacles? I need to hurry up and end this. If more things come out, then we will do an update. Again, we got that boat energy for the Five of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like he wanted to leave off the boat, not only from whatever this other Eight of Pentacles business opportunity was, but I feel like he was trying to get off the boat. I don't know if he got a phone call about family, or I don't know. This is very complicated. It's like the lies, the truth. I feel like this was energy swapping. This energy siphoning. All right. This is to give energy to this Emperor. One Emperor, Hermit, then the other Emperor. But yeah, this was a water ritual. This is an energy siphoning ritual. Why the world? Why the world? Nine of Wands and Ten of Cups. Why the Eight of Cups? Temperance, Devil, Four of Pentacles. Magic, moon. Water and moon magic. I also feel this energy of being driven crazy. So I don't know if it was like demons on him or it was some type of dark energy, at least that night, because it's this energy of being scared too, kind of like running away. I don't know. Let me do this real quick and then I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all do hit that like. Make sure y'all do hit that subscription button, that subscribe button. Guardian, familiar. Hex. Yeah, I feel like somebody put something on him too. We got Lady Goddess Feminine, child. It's a female, I'm telling y'all. Some lady involved. What else? Clarence. Ethos, Wiccan Reed. We got Clarence, fertility. I don't know if there's a baby involved. And rebirth. See, it's energy siphoning. Energy siphoning. Energy siphoning. Energy siphoning. Somebody needed the energy to be rebirthed somewhat. Like, that's what we've been talking about for a while. We've seen this coming up. But that's what I got, y'all. I'll hit y'all later.